Yes. Yes.
Yeah, abstract class means hiding the internal data and showing the functionality is called as abstract class. With the key of abstract keyword, we can declare it as abstract class. Interface means we don't have any, we have only method definitions we have. Implementation won't be there in interface. So abstract, interface may be abstract class, but abstract class may not be interface. We have.
Okay. So as you said, like interface does not have any implementation, right? So
Yes.
why we use the interface?
Because interface, mostly for data, I mean, uh, um, means interfaces we have using achieving abstraction we have to achieve, and functionality and multiple implementations we have, like multiple inheritance like this. So we have different implementations, so for that we need a interface, like it has a loosely coupling or something. We
Okay.
mm.
Okay. So what happen if main method is declared as a private? If
um,
my main method I will declare as a private, like we declare normally we do public static void main, right? So if I'll
okay.
declare as a private, then what will happen?
If we declare a private main method, then it will, like we can declare it will execute, but in runtime it has it says it's not public. It will say
Okay. Okay.
it compiles, but it won't run.
Okay. Fine. What happen if you do not provide string array in the argument to main method?
Uh,
Like we do in the argument, like we pass a string then args, right? So
yeah, yeah.
instead of using string, if you will use some other one, then will it compile or you will get error? How it will work?
Yeah, generally JVM looks for the method like with the string array.
Uh-huh.
If we don't, we don't have a string array, then it will look like it's another method. It will take like we have another methods. Um, so it
Oh,
will consider like that, but it will again search for the main method.
okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. So okay. If I want to remove the static modifier from the main method, then what will happen?
Okay, most. Mostly we use for the static, because of class loader itself we have to run the main method will load. So if we remove that, so we have to instantiate the method, so object. So static is compulsory for loading in JVM.
Okay, so what error it will throw, or it will compile successfully? How it will work?
It compiles, but it won't run. It will say main method not found error. It will give.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fine. What is the argument of main method?
Sorry, I didn't get you clearly.
Okay, okay. Can you tell me that can we overload the main method?
Yeah. Yes, we can overload the main method. It will check for the string array in parameters. If we change the parameters, then it will take like another method.
Now, how about the overriding?
Um, Overriding means um, overriding means same parameters. Yeah. We cannot override the static methods.
Okay, fine, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you worked on the exception?
Yes, I worked
Okay.
with exceptions.
So can you tell me the superclass of the exception?
Uh, super exception class is the super class for all the exceptions.
Okay. Any exception have you fixed and how you have fixed it? What kind of exception you got in your project?
I got many exceptions, like we have most exception, IO exceptions. We can SQL exceptions. I got in the issues in with the database I have,
Uh-huh.
and I have arithmetic exceptions because sometimes we got the zeros in the division, so I got the arithmetic exceptions and null pointer exceptions. If I didn't get any like any value, if I'm not getting, so
Mm-hmm.
null pointer exceptions I got sometimes, and number format errors sometimes I gave the, like I just sent the number, but if it is not I mean service not able to take the number, so I got the null pointer exceptions, sorry, number format exceptions, and index out of bound exceptions, like I declared the array like with I mean yeah, I used to get this beyond the size, then I'll get those errors. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like that I'm getting.
So, like, have you fixed the runtime exception only or compile time exception also you have fixed it?
Yeah, I used like compile time also, like Stack Overflow, um, like out of memory exceptions I got.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so for
and
out of memory exception, what you did and where did you get it?
out of memory exceptions means if I like initially we have memory like um, means some 1024 or something we have in JVM. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
if I beyond that I'll get the exception. Actually,
Okay.
we used to work, but suddenly, yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, sorry.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Can there be an abstract class with no abstract method?
Can we have
Can there be an abstract class with no abstract methods?
abstract class without abstract keyword, right?
Abstract methods, yeah.
Without abstract. Um,
Okay,
yes,
can
yes, we can
Mhm.
have without abstract matter. Um, I mean, concrete methods. We have things. We use the concrete methods in abstract classes. Um, we like inherit the classes for implementing these abstract methods.
Okay. Can we create object of abstract class?
No, because no, we cannot create the.
Okay,
Uh,
when you can declare method abstract, can other non-abstract method access it? I mean, how you will declare your abstract method so that non-abstract method can access it?
like if we have a method without any body, if we want to declare, so that time we used to, um, we must always declare as an abstract
No, you
class.
didn't get my question.
No,
See,
tell me.
I have one abstract class, right?
Okay,
And
okay,
I want to, I have some method or some variable inside that abstract class, right? So how
yeah,
I will access those from non-abstract uh, class?
okay. Abstract methods in non-abstract classes.
Yes.
Uh, by extending the like by extending the abstract class.
Okay, leave it. Okay, what is abstract class? Okay, fine, let it be. Okay, have you worked on interfaces?
Yes.
Okay, what is marker interface?
Marker interface is an empty interface which we don't have any implementations inside the interface. That is called marker interface.
If it does not have anything, then why we go for the marker interface?
Yeah, because we use marker interface is a serializable and clonable interface. By it has some special features for this marker interface. We have like serializable interfaces.
Okay. Okay, tell me if can we create object of any interface, and how you can create? Like, can we instantiate an interface?
Instantiate. Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay. Oh, what is okay? Can you tell me the all oops concept in a Java?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Please go ahead.
Yeah, sure. In OOPS concepts, we have inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. We have.
Okay.
In interfaces, inheritance means one object can, one parent and child concept, child class can extract parent class properties, then we call it as inheritance. Polymorphism means one task can implement in a different ways. That is called polymorphism. Best examples are overloading and overriding. And abstraction means hiding the internal data and showing the functionality is called abstraction. For example, interfaces to achieve the abstraction, and encapsulation means binding the variables and methods into best example into one method called one class called encapsulation. Best example for this bean classes, like we have a private variables and setter getter methods into one class, so it achieves the encapsulation.
Okay, so what is difference between abstraction and encapsulation? Because both work for the hiding, right?
Yeah. Abstraction and
encapsulation.
Abstraction means it will it will hiding the internal data, like encapsulation. Encapsulation means it will in encapsulation we can only access the variables. Methods.
Okay, let it be. Do you know the arguments in a Java and different types of arguments? Arguments, okay, I'll give the clue. Call by value and call by reference.
Yeah.
So what is that?
Call by value means it is parameters. Like call by value means it's based on parameters. We can get the method definition. That is called call by value.
Okay. Reference.
Call by reference means by passing the
Okay, leave it. What is super key keyword?
super key means in child class we want to call any parent class methods or something, so we use the super keyword for that.
Okay. Any other use?
In inheritance we use this super keyword.
Okay. Fine. Okay. You have worked on collections, right?
Yes.
Okay. So which collections you have worked?
I have worked with array list, linked list, and hash map used.
Hash map, linked list, and array list, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me the difference between array list and linked list?
Yes. Array list. In array list we have a like array of we can store the it is most main difference means in array list we have storing the like manipulations are hard. By using linked list we can manipulations are faster, but by using array list we can get the data, and shiftings are very easy by using array list.
Okay.
In linked list it is it allows the queue and act as a queue, like first in last out, like that.
Okay.
Storing and
Okay.
accessing data is easy with array.
Okay. Can you tell me the? Oh, okay. So linked list and array list both are the part of the list, right?
Yeah.
So you will go for array list, when you will go for linked list?
If we want the storing and accessing the data, then I go with the array list. If I have many manipulations, then I go with the linked list.
Okay. Can you tell the difference between the array list and vector?
Array list and vector.
Yes.
Yeah. In vector, 1 second, I'll remember.
Okay.
Array list means it's not synchronized. Vector is synchronized, like it has a it's not a legacy class. Vector is a legacy classes thing. In array list we can it increases the 50% if the current array size if exceeds the capability, but in vector we have I think 100% of its size will be increased.
Okay. You have worked on hash map, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell the difference between hash set and hash map?
Hash set. In hash set we have only values which are not duplicated, and in hash map we have duplicate value. Key value pair format. It is different hash map is different, and hash set is different. The hash set stores the elements by hashing mechanism itself, and it contains unique elements, and it allows the null values also. It is a non-synchronized one. Hash map internally uses the hashing principle. It stores the data in a bucket. It has a it with the hash code values.
Okay. What is difference between hash map and hash table?
Hash map and hash table means hash map it's not synchronized, but a hash table is synchronized. main difference is it's a hash map is a legacy class and hash table is not. I mean, hash map is faster because of non-synchronized. Hash table is slower and it won't allows the null values. Means hash table. Hash map allows the multiple null values and one null key it allows.
Okay. But as I know, I think hash table is legacy class.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
Anyways.
is what I told.
Okay. If I want to do the thing based on my requirement, I mean client requirement, how I will do that?
Like hash
Because
table.
I have one example. I have an employee class, right?
Okay.
And in that class we have ID, name, and salary. Okay. So first I need to sort based on the ID, and then I have to sort based on the salary. So can you tell me that?
So based on this, based on the name, first
ID and then salary.
Okay, by hash map we with the hash map like it will first compare. Like I like I used to filters this.
Okay. Okay. Have you worked on comparable and comparative?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me the difference?
Sure. Comparable is provided as a single sorting sequence, and comparable is affects the original class, actual class, which is in modified. And comparator provides a multiple sorting sequences, and it does not affect the original class, actual class modified. And comparable uses the compare to method to sort the elements, and the compare method compare method sorts the elements. So it is both are in different packages. Like one is in lang package, like comparable is in lang package, and comparator in util package we have.
Okay.
Here collections.sort method used for comparable interface, and in comparator we have list internal list, and comparator is a parameters inside the sort methods we have.
So when I asked the previous question for the sorting based on the client, so can you tell me now that you can use anything comparable, comparator, and you can sort?
Yeah, compare method or compare. Okay. Like if I want to compare the multiple like ID with and salary. First I need to by using comparator.
Okay. Have you worked on multi-threading?
Sorry?
Also you have worked on, right?
Multi-threading you ask.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm getting a little disturbance. Yeah. Now.
Okay, how about you?
Yeah.
Fine? It's fine?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So multi-threading. Okay, why we go for multi-threading? What is multi-threading?
Multi-threading is executing the multiple threads simultaneously, and a thread. Like a thread is a lightweight sub process, right? So by using multi-thread, we can achieve the multitasking at a time. So
okay,
this means.
Okay, fine. So how thread works? can you tell me the process? How one thread works?
Like a thread has a life cycle, like yeah, by it will in thread first we have to create the thread by using a by start method, and we have a run method for executing the thread running, and new then it will
Okay.
when tasks end, the thread will be terminated.
Okay. What is difference between join and wait method?
Join and
Main method. Sorry, wait method.
yeah, join and wait means wait. Join means it will. Exact difference means wait method. Yeah. Both are used for current thread for waiting. Inside wait method mainly used for sharing the resources and notifying waiting thread when a resource becomes free, and join method is waiting a thread to die.
Okay.
Yeah. Both
Okay.
are used for passing a current thread waiting.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Have you worked on synchronization?
Yes.
Okay. So can you tell me what you understand by synchronization?
Synchronization means it's a process. Synchronization is process for controlling the access of multiple threads to any shared resources. Like
Okay.
by synchronization, we can. One resource has to, multiple threads want to access one resource at a time. Then synchronization will allow only one thread to access the shared resource.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. So, have you used this any of design pattern in your project?
Design by yeah, like
Okay. Okay. Which design pattern?
I used factory design patterns
Mm-hmm.
and singleton design. Uh,
Okay. So, one question is, if I want to use singleton in multi-threading, how I
okay,
can use? Because as multi-threading use multiple threads, so can we use singleton in multi-threading?
multi-threading with singleton.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, uh, singleton.
Okay, tell
Yeah,
me.
we can maintain. It's a thread safe and get instance method used to make it synchronized. I think we cannot access.
Okay. Okay, leave it. Uh, uh, like how we can create the thread.
We can by creating a thread means we use a by extending the runnable interface, or else by implementing the runnable interface or extending a thread.
Okay.
Yeah, we can create
Okay. So which
like
is the best one?
runnable by by implementing the runnable interface. It is better to implement, because because it explicitly create a thread class object
Okay.
which is having a run method.
Okay. Fine. Okay, so you have worked on factory also, right? Factory design pattern?
Yeah.
Okay. Where you have used factory design pattern? Why you have used?
Factory design patterns means I use this for like I mean like for newly created object. Um,
Okay, okay, David. We'll go now for Spring. You have worked on Spring Boot, right?
Spring Boot, yeah.
Okay, fine. So, one like Spring Boot. What is difference between Spring and Spring Boot?
Difference between Spring and Spring Boot means Spring Boot it provides like a simple implementation. We can application is directly used for running. We don't have much configurations, like it has only one application that properties for specifying the database or something. So for that it is very easy to direct implementation we can do.
Okay.
With Spring means it has configurations, XML configurations we have.
Okay. Okay, so suppose I want to add two property file. Okay, so can I do that, and how I can do that?
Two property.
Like more than one property file, can I use?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, by loading. Yes, we have it. We can. I mean, upload. Multiple. I mean, we have a components can no. It will take.
Okay. Have you worked on two properties file ever?
No, actually, I didn't work, but this question I got and I checked with that. Suddenly, I forgot.
Oh, okay, no problem. That's okay. Okay, so have you worked on AWS or any cloud services, Trinisha?
AWS, I have knowledge. I worked for 3 months, but I mean, I'm not completely into AWS.
Okay.
That's my last project. So for that, I read something.
Okay, so knowledge you have. Oh, okay, I mean you don't have hands-on. Am I correct?
Hands-on means I have 3 months experience, but in AWS S3 console for storing the files like bucket creations. For that, we worked on backup applications. So that I worked.
Okay, okay. So let's go back to the Spring Boot itself. So Spring Boot, okay. So how, like, have you worked on annotation? What all annotations of Spring Boot you have worked on?
Spring Boot annotations, I worked with the iterator required for bean setter methods, and auto void is used for auto wiring the Spring Boot methods, instance variables, and configuration. At the rate of configuration, I used for class level, and component scan I used for scanning the packages for beans, and at the rate of controller I used, and at the rate of service and request mapping, and enable auto configuration, and at the rate of Spring Boot application for starting the Spring Boot application. Yeah, these are the ones I
Okay,
used.
how you will handle the exception in a Spring?
Sorry.
Like normally in the core Java we use the exception handling, right, to handle the exception. But in a Spring, how you will handle the exception?
In Spring, by using exception at the rate of exception handler, we have specific exceptions if we want to custom.
Okay. Okay. What is the features of a Spring Boot framework? What are the features?
Sorry.
What are the features of a Spring Boot framework?
In Spring Boot, we have we don't we can without configuration we can process it is very easy to implement and loosely coupled.
Okay.
And by start only one by using only one annotation we can start our application with the only main method.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between the at the rate auto-add and at the rate configure annotation?
At the rate auto-add and
at the rate configure.
At the rate configuration means at the rate of configuration means it's a class level annotation used for a Spring container source of bean definition we used, and auto is used for instantiating the setter method, instance variable and constructions. Constructors for this we used.
Okay. What is difference between at the rate rest controller and controller annotation?
Means rest in control. Which controller is only for which is having in REST controller we have both the at the rate of controller and at the rate of response body. We annotations combination is called REST controller. Controller means it is a service elements. It is calling the service as a main. It is only for request handling. It is used for control. Exactly.
Okay. Okay. So how change the embedded app get the server number in this?
Hello. Hello.
You can hear.
I'm getting in between. I'm getting some interruption.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. Just tell me how we can change the server number, Tomcat server number in Spring Boot.
In application at properties, we have a one server dot port we have. So there we can change the port number.
Okay, fine. Okay, so just tell me the where we registered the application, like our properties in our program. How it will run the application property file.
Where we have to place, right?
Yes. No, placing is fine. Placing we keep in resources. Fine. Yeah. But how it will read, like in our program where we are declaring that this is our property file, so that it can run the whatever the present in the application property file. How? Yeah. You got my question, right?
Yeah. Properties files, how it will read in Spring Boot.
Yes.
It will
because in property file itself we are giving server dot port number or sometimes we give the some username password also over there, right? So how it will run?
Uh, like by we have a at the rate of properties source, we have annotation and specification. It will automatically take the specification.
Okay,
Otherwise,
okay. Oh, leave this question. Just
really
tell me.
mostly I worked with.
Sorry.
I mean, after a long time, I got this
Oh, after
question.
long time you are giving an interview. That's fine. It's okay.
Sorry.
Chill. Okay. Okay. Tell me the how like a Spring Boot application annotations work. How it works? Like, do you know the internal implementation? What happens when we write the at the rate Spring
At the
Boot
rate of
application? Yeah.
Spring, yeah. Means by at the rate of Spring Boot application, it will internally cause them the Tomcat and it will start the in running
Okay. Mm-hmm.
um, by it will automatically like
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you worked on any REST API or SOAP API? Sorry.
yeah, RESTful
Restful. So how you have worked? I mean, have you created any API using REST or how
yeah,
you have worked? Okay, you have created.
yeah.
Okay. So just tell me with the flow how you have created the RESTful one API.
Uh, means by in RESTful API, I used we have four methods in that at the rate of get mapping and post mapping and
Mm-hmm.
put and delete methods we have.
Mm-hmm.
Here request body and response body I used the for requesting I mean HTTP requests inside.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, by, I mean, maps the web request. I mean, request mapping is maps the web request to the respective method.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Okay, so for database, what you have used? You have used JPA or Hibernate or what you have?
Hibernate,
Hibernate you have used. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so what is the difference between the get and load method?
Get and load method means if we have any records in the database, so by using get method we can get. Otherwise, it will get we can get the null. But in load method, we get the exception. We get the when using load method if unable to load the data from database.
Okay, fine. So do you know the caching in Hibernate?
Caching,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So what is that?
Um, Caching means we have different caching. I mean, first level cache we have, second level we have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Here, I mean, we have session level caching and transaction level caching.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we have means within uh, uh, first level caching means within the session we have any we have object in session level, then we get the first level caching.
Mm-hmm.
Second level caching means within the transactional time, like with communicate with the database. Then like cache provider interface is provided for second level caching. Mhm.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Query, we have another one, query level caching.
Okay, so REST, actually RESTful web services, you should know. But it,
Yeah, I mean implementation. I mean theoretically, so I can.
I mean to ask, like, do you have hands-on or just you have a knowledge? Because the
No, I
project,
have a hands-on
what's
experience.
going on that has to work in REST and microservices, these
Yeah.
things. So that's why
Yes.
it is important.
I have hands-on experience actually. Uh,
Okay, fine. What else? Okay, so have you worked on any front-end technology?
jQuery,
jQuery.
yeah.
Okay. And how about the Java version? Which Java version you have worked on?
Java 1.8,
You have worked on Java 8 also?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Tell me the features of Java 8.
Java 8, we have Lambda expressions, method interfaces, functional interfaces. We have
Mm-hmm.
method references and Streams API we have, and default methods and basic step for encoding and decoding. We have static methods in interfaces.
Mm-hmm.
Like one more optional interfaces for each loop, and we have.
Okay. So in which, like, have you worked on any method or any features of the Java? Suppose my question is, have you worked on Lambda expression? Have you worked on Stream API? Have you worked on functional interface?
Okay. I worked on Lambda expression streams for filtering collections.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Fine. Filtering you have worked on.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Fine. So, do you know the predicate? Like, what are the? Do you know the predicate in Java 8? What is predicate?
Predicate means parts. Mm, yeah, predicate. I heard. Uh, yeah. I mean, it has is equal or some. Which two arguments are equal, then we use the predicate.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Okay. Functional interface you have worked on, right?
functional
When we
interface.
go for the functional interface.
Uh, functional interfaces, we have only abstract methods. Then we the functional interfaces,
We have only one method, then we go for functional interface, right?
runnable interface.
Okay. Fine. 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 Okay. Method references. Do you know about that? What is method references?
Method references. Yeah, we have. Yes.
Okay. So what is that? Then what type of method references Java supports?
Method references, in Java we have method, references to the static methods, and
Hmm.
for instant methods and constructions it will reference. um, we Static methods in classes, um, like by replacing the lambda expressions with method references we used. Example, um, double colon we used for
Yeah,
static
for method
method.
reference,
Yeah.
yeah, we use
uh,
Restful.
yeah.
Okay, 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 okay,
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah.
hmm have you worked on microservices also?
Yeah, microservices. I have 6 months. Currently I'm just moved into the microservices.
Okay, you have worked on microservices also.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. hmm So why we go for the microservices?
Because if we want, we have different modules, then we don't want to disturb any one module with modifying in another module. Then we go with the microservices. It is having different small different tasks into different applications. So then we go with the microservices.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, we are handling recruitment, payroll, some other things, invoicing or something. So we have implement as a different applications. Then we can combine into one. Run it. Then we get the microservice. So if we get any changes in one module, then we can change those things.
Okay. So can you tell the features of microservices or advantage, you can say?
Sorry.
Advantage of microservices, yeah.
Advantages of microservices means it contains a independent deployment we have, and scalability. It's not a monolithic architecture. Like individually, we can manageable services we have, and
Mm-hmm.
upgrading, if we have any upgraded or futures any services individually, then we use microservices. It is very dynamic scaling and faster release cycles we have, and less dependencies and easy to test and everything. For these, we need microservices.
Okay, fine.
वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। सो गाइज, आज मैं आ चुकी हूँ दरभंगा यूनिवर्सिटी। लास्ट टाइम मैं इस किले का बनाने वाली थी, बट संडे की वजह से बंद हो गया था, तो मुझे लोकेशन चेंज करना पड़ा और उस टाइम में श्यामा माई मंदिर का बनाई थी। काफी अच्छा प्यार दिए, आप लोग सपोर्ट किए, बट इस बार मैं फिर से आई हूँ LNMU का बनाने के लिए, क्योंकि मुझे बहुत ही ज्यादा मन था। आप LNMU देख सकते हो सामने। आप लोग इस वीडियो को पूरा देखिए एंड बहुत ही मजा आने वाला है। आज मैं पिछले बार से अच्छा वीडियो बनाने वाली हूँ, क्योंकि वो मेरा बिल्कुल फर्स्ट टाइम था और बिल्कुल भी एक्सपीरियंस था नहीं, बट फर्स्ट टाइम जो एक्सपीरियंस मिला है उससे काफी ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस मिला है। अब मैं इस बार कुछ अच्छा कर सकती हूँ और पिछले बार से मैं बिल्कुल बेस्ट कर देने वाली हूँ अपना। कमेंट में तो जरूर बताइएगा कि आपको कैसा लगा। तो गाइस, ये जो सामने आप देख रहे हो ये हमारा लोकेशन है एंड इधर मैं सामने बैठ के पेंटिंग करने वाली हूँ। मेरा सारा सामान रेडी हो चुका है एंड आज मैं ट्राइपॉड अपना घर पे ही भूल के आ गई बिल्कुल। तो मुझे नहीं पता मैं कैसे वीडियो शूट करने वाली हूँ, बट हाँ चलो मैनेज मैं कर लूंगी। तो यहाँ मेरा पेपर भी रेडी है एंड आज मैं पोस्टर कलर बनाने वाली हूँ, वाटर कलर टेक्निक ही बनाने वाली हूँ। तो फटाफट से बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं, स्केचिंग करना स्टार्ट करते हैं, क्योंकि 4 बजे जो है यूनिवर्सिटी